Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram. Today we will see the meanings of Sloka 5. Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्यपुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः अनादिनिधनो धाता विधाता धातुरुत्तमः.
The first nama here is Swayambhu. Swayam means by his own volition. Bhagavan Sriman Narayana manifests in different forms due to his own will, for his own pleasure, and to protect his bhaktas or his devotees. He is not like the human form. We are all born due to our own deeds in the past and what we do. And Bhagavan makes us be born. But he manifests by himself of his own volition, and even though he appears on his own, just like us in the Rama Avataram and Krishna Avataram, his supreme transcendental power and form is maintained within him. One of the most popular Swayambhakta Kshetra where Bhagavan appeared on his own is Badrikashramam. Badrikashramam is a Swayambhakta Kshetra where Bhagavan appeared on his own. Aravandavali Sameda Badrinarayana Perumal. The Nama is Swayambhuve Namaha. The next Nama is Shambhu. It means Bhagavan is very approachable. He is very easily approachable. If we meditate on him, he is there. And during the Rama Avatar and Krishna Avatar, he lived amongst us and he was very kind and he could be spoken to by simple people like Shabari, Guhan, and the Yadavas who lived at that time along with Bhagavan in the Krishna Avatar. So he is very easily approachable and very beautiful. Krishna and Rama are exemplarily beautiful and they are pure and they are very charming, and he makes his devotees always happy by being one among them. During the Krishna Avataram, his love towards Yashoda Mata and how he was stealing butter is one simple thing which we could all see and enjoy. Shambhave Namaha. Next Nama is Aditya. Aditya is the sun. Bhagavan is part of the solar system and the sun gets its light from the shine of Bhagavan's rays. And he shines as gold in the solar system, and those rays are shining in the form of sun. So he is Aditya. Bhagavan shines in all of these incarnations. His glory is seen more and more in each of his incarnations. Adityaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 21, Lord Krishna himself says to Arjuna the relationship between him and the sun, the moon, the wind, and he says, Adityanam aham Vishnu, Jyotisham ravir anshuman, Marichir marutam asmi, Nakshatranam aham Shashi. Adityanam aham Vishnu, which means he says, among the Adityas I am Sri Mahavishnu. And among the Jyotishis I am Anshuman, the sun which has the rays. Among the Marutu Devatas, there are 49 Marutu Devatas, and out of which I am the Marichi or the Vayu Bhagavan. And among the stars, I am the moon. So for the Nama Aditya, Bhagavan himself vouches and says his relationship. Next we will see the Nama Pushkaraksha. Pushkaraksha means one who has eyes which are like the blossom lotus. It is so beautiful in the early morning sun when when the lotus is blossoming. It is so beautiful, and Bhagavan's eyes are so beautiful. That's why it's called Pushkaraksha. There are several other names for these as for describing his eyes as well. We will see them as they come, like Aravindakshan, Pundarikakshan, and a few others. Nammalvar in his Thiruvaimozhi 3.611 says, செய்யதாமரை கண்ணானை உலகேழும் உண்ட அவன் கண்டீர். We see him who has a lotus-like beautiful eyes. The next is Mahaswanaha, which means he is the essence of the Vedas. It also means he has a beautiful name, and he is the essence of the Vedas, and he is the one who made the Vedas. And the substance of the Gayatri Mantra is Sri Mahavishnu. Mahaswanaya Namaha. The next is Anadi Nidana. It means he is eternal. He has no birth, growing up, old age, and death. He is the same always. He has been there, he is there, and he will be there forever. He is omniscient. Anadi Nidanaya Namaha. We will see a reference from Nammalvar. Nammalvar in his Thiruvaimozhi on Trivengadam 3.3.5 sings about how Perumal is a light and he is prayed to by all, and he is the Adimurti and who is eternal. சோதியாகி எல்லா உலகம் தொழும் ஆதிமூர்த்தி என்னால் அளவாகுமோ வேதியர் முழுவேதத்து அமுதத்தை தீதில் சீர் திருவேங்கடத்தானையே. Here he also says how Bhagavan is the Vedas himself. The next Nama is Dhata, which means one who is the creator of Brahma, who is the reason for Srishti. In the previous sloka, we saw how when during the daytime of Brahma, Srishti happens, and when it is night time for Brahma, Pralayam happens and everything is destroyed. It is all orchestrated by Bhagavan, as he said in the previous sloka. And Brahma is the creator of all of the living and non-living beings, the Chetana and the Achetana. Bhagavan is the creator of Brahma who creates the living beings in turn. Nama is Dhatre Namaha. Nammalvar in his Thiruvaimozhi on Tirukkurugur 4.1.1 sings beautifully how Bhagavan is the only one. Sriman Narayana is the only one, and he is the Adimurti. He has been there for he is eternal, and how he created Brahma and all the other Devatas, and that Bhagavan is in Tirukurugur, and we should pray to him single-mindedly. The beautiful song goes as ஒன்றும் தேவும் உலகும் உயிரும் மற்றும் யாதுமில்லா அன்னு நான்முகன் தன்னொடு தேவர் உலகோடு உயிர் படைத்தான் குன்றம் போல் மணிமாட நீடு திருக்குருகூர் அதனுள் நின்ற ஆதிப்பிரான் நிற்க மற்ற தெய்வம் நாடுதிரே. That means, do not look into any other Perumal other than Mahavishnu, who created Brahma and all the other Devatas. The next is Vidata, which is a reiteration of the previous Nama, emphasizing the fact that Sri Mahavishnu is the creator of Brahma, as told in the Upanishads as well. And the Nama is Vidatre Namaha. Tirumazhiyarvar in Nanmohan Tiruvandadi, the very first song sings about establishing the exclusive supremacy of Sri Mahavishnu and how he created Brahma. நான்முகனை நாராயணன் படைத்தான் நான்முகனும் தான் முகமாய் சங்கரனைத்தான் படைத்தான் யான் முகமாய் அந்தாதி மேலிட்டு அறிவித்தேன் ஆள் பொருளை சிந்தாமல் கொட்மினீர் தேர்ந்து. The last Nama in the 5th Sloka is Dhaturuttamaha. He is more supreme compared to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the creator of the world, but since Mahavishnu created Brahma and he commands over Brahma, he is more supreme even compared to Brahma. So he is called Dhaturuttamaya Namaha is the Nama. This is very beautifully brought out in Nammalva Thiruvaimozhi 4.1.4 on Tirukurugur. We will listen to it now. Nammalva Thiruvaimozhi on Tirukurugur 4.1.4 sings about how Sri Mahavishnu is the Nayagan, or he is the leader or the hero or supreme for Brahma and Sivan. பேசனின்ற சிவனுக்கும் பிரமந்தனுக்கும் பிறர்க்கும் நாயகன் அவனே கபாலனன் மோக்கத்துக் கண்டு கொண்மின், which means for Brahma and Shiva and the other Devatas who are and the Nityasuris who are there in Sri Vaikuntham with Bhagavan, he is the chief or he is the Nayakan. He is the leader. This brings us to the end of Slokam 5 of Vishnu Sahasranamam. This basically tells about the supremacy of Sri Mahavishnu over the other Devatas, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Nityasuris and the other Devatas in Sri Vaikuntham as well as on the earth. It also talks about his radiance and the sun taking a small part of his radiance to brighten up the world. It also says how he himself is the Vedas. See you all in our Slokam 6. Vishnu Sahasranam Slokam 6.